I feel like every video I watch about growing a YouTube channel or even starting a YouTube channel in 2024 relies solely on niching down and picking something to talk about that you think would generally like provide value, and none of them are talking about creating lifestyle channels or creating vlog channels. And I think that is like the best YouTube channel to watch. I started this YouTube channel a year ago and I have had so much fun making vlogs and documenting memories, but also being able to provide value through the channel as well. But I feel like most YouTube advice channels want to tell you like, oh, you need to make like a ton of how-to videos and you need to make tutorials and that's what's going to grow your channel. And that's so true. I have grown multiple YouTube channels, one of them being based on how-to videos. And yes, it does grow and it grows much faster. So I do understand that. But there are also ways to grow a vlog channel or a lifestyle channel. And I think that those are valuable channels. That's actually what I want. I just feel like the advice that's out there right now kind of discourages that, and I want to encourage it. So I'm going to give you kind of a step-by-step guide to starting a YouTube channel if you're trying to start a lifestyle channel in 2024. No matter what kind of YouTube channel you're starting, you really want to make sure that you know who your target audience is. And usually if you're in the lifestyle space, like I am, your target audience is going to be someone very similar to yourself. So for me, that's going to mean that I'm targeting moms who are in their late 20s and early 30s who have young toddlers at home. If I wanted to get super specific, I could say that I'm targeting working moms because I also have just like a regular 9-to-5 job. So you can also have sections of your target audience that get a little bit more specific, that maybe not every video is for every section of your target audience, but you still kind of have the same umbrella, if that makes sense. So you want to think about the stage of life that your target audience is, how old they are, and any interests that they might have in common. Knowing your target audience will probably help you kind of figure out different videos that you can make that are going to help you grow your channel. So once you have your target audience, you can kind of start thinking about the videos that you can make for them. Because even though you're going to have a lifestyle channel, there are things that you can help people with. The value that you provide might not be specifically a how-to video. It might be just relating to somebody on a more personal level. Start making a list of video ideas that you want to film. And this can be any video idea that you have. Something that you think you want to make, write it down. It doesn't have to have like a good title or anything at this point, just kind of brainstorm. Once you've brainstormed, what you want to do is try to find a couple of themes within your video idea list, and those are going to become your content pillars. For me, a lot of the videos that I want to film are like day in the lifestyle videos where you see my lifestyle as a working mom. That's going to be one of my buckets of content, or what we call a content pillar. We also go to Disney World a lot as a family, so that's another content pillar for me. You really just want to find about 3 to 5 content pillars or buckets of ideas that you really like making content about, or you think that you're gonna like making content about. This will help you be able to like rotate between those and not be so like ingrained in only making one thing. Because a lot of things that I see on YouTube that like, I don't want to say annoy me, but like it kind of annoys me, is that I'll go onto somebody's channel and I'll find a video and I'm like, oh, like that's a fun video, day in the life of a working mom, and I watch the video, and then I go to their channel and that's quite literally all that's on their channel. I don't want to watch 75 videos that are exactly the same. I want to see more parts of your life because I know there's more than you're showing me in the day in the life of a working mom video. You know what I mean? You have other interests. Show me them. And I think that's what a lifestyle channel does. So don't limit yourself. Have some content pillars and let people see different parts of your life that you enjoy, because that's what really draws somebody in and makes them connect with you. After you have those ideas, you've listed them out, you've sorted them into the content pillars, I want you to kind of think about whether that educates, entertains, or makes somebody relate to you, because that's what really will make videos resonate with people, and that's what will make them subscribe to your channel. So once you start getting analytical about your video ideas, you need to make sure that you have a mix of things, because vlogs are great, but you also need to bring in some search traffic to yourself as well. So every video doesn't need to be day in the life. You have to have something that will draw people in. If you do something fun that is more searchable, you can add that into the title. but you need to make sure that you have searchable videos as well as the videos that just kind of build a community and build a brand. As someone who's trying to build a lifestyle channel, you need to make sure that you are building that community, because that's going to be so important for you. And I feel like everyone's always like, reply to your comments. When you're starting a channel, you don't get comments. I feel like people that give this advice forget that. Like, who do you think is commenting on my video when I have 2 subscribers? No one. So if you make a video, the next video you make, comment down below and I will go watch your video and I will go comment on it, because yeah, we need a community. We need to build that. And it's hard to get your first comments because people don't want to be the only person commenting on somebody's video. I don't know what kind of middle school logic that is, but it's the freaking truth. So if you have a video up and you want me to go watch it and give you a little bit of engagement, I'll definitely do that so that you can start building that community. If you're stuck on content ideas and you don't really know what type of videos to make, think about how you would want someone to describe your channel. So do you want to be a healthy lifestyle channel? Do you want to be someone who shares casual mom fashion, homeschool techniques, slow living, camping vlog, work from home productivity, budgeting, stay at home mom life, pregnancy or new mom content? Just think of what you want somebody to think of when they see your channel, and that should help you kind of get the ball rolling on coming up with these content ideas. Also, if you're an at-home coffee girl in 2024, I'm with you. My Breville is my favorite thing ever. Okay, next up is to make yourself a content schedule. And honestly, I do this on a paper because I just like seeing it written down. So I print out a free calendar of the month and I start writing down my content ideas on my calendar. You want to make sure that when you're creating your content calendar, you're very realistic with yourself. I have 2 kids under the age of 4 and I work full time. That means that I don't have time to make 4 videos a week, even though I would love to. Start out by trying to figure out how many long format videos can you make per week. Realistically, I say I can make 2. So I want to put those on my content calendar for Mondays and Thursdays so that I can get those in the books and I know what I'm filming and when it needs to go live. Another thing that I like to make sure that I do with a content calendar is make sure you're rotating your content pillars regularly. So you don't want to post like 7 vlogs in a row, because sometimes people just don't want vlogs, especially when you're starting out. I know you've heard this advice before. You don't know anyone. They don't know you. So a vlog at first, like 6 vlogs in a row, it's not going to be the move. You have to incorporate some things that are more searchable. So if you're going to do a day in my life or like a what I eat in a day, that's fine. Do that. Those are great videos. But you also need something like what's on my iPhone, or you need something more searchable for your next video so that you're kind of trying to draw that traffic in. You can also rotate between the formats that you use in your videos. So you need some sit down videos, you need some vlogs, just so that you can see what works well for your audience and for yourself. Because sometimes you think you're gonna love vlogging and then you start vlogging and you're like, nope. Switch it up and figure out what works best for you. The other thing that I will say is between your long format videos, you need shorts. In 2024, you need short form content. Vertical content grows your channel so much faster than just a video. The short can be so easy, so simple, and the results can be astronomically better than a long format video. I really think this boils down to like, people have this like psychological thing where when they're watching YouTube, they look at how many subscribers you have. So if you have a long format video and it's the best thing in the world, like it's better than most of the big time vloggers that you see out there, but no one clicks on it because they see that you only have like 7 views and 12 subscribers, like they're not even gonna see that. But when they're on the shorts feed, you can't really tell. So it's fantastic that you can just get some subscribers that way, get some engagement that way. So definitely take advantage of short form content. If you want to be a content creator, you already know that like TikTok, Instagram Reels, you're probably doing it anyways. So just use those same videos for YouTube Shorts. This is the fun part because we're going to start creating content next. And once we start creating content, that means we need a gear list. This is my favorite. Everybody and their mother tells you that you can record with your iPhone, which is true. So you need a camera. Whether it's your iPhone or a camera, it does not matter. However, I love a camera more. I'm going to give you an iPhone guide and a camera guide. So let's go iPhone first. If you have a phone, record on your phone. That's great. I highly recommend, if you're recording on your phone, to record it in a 4K video format, and get a phone tripod. You can get them off of TikTok Shop, you can get them off of Amazon. They're great, and honestly, it's a lot more discreet to record with your phone in public. You can also get an external mic that will plug into your phone and give you much better quality audio, which I highly suggest if you're gonna record on your phone. The phone's cameras are great, but the phone's audio is kind of trash, and if I hear a video that has trash audio, I probably won't watch it, especially if it's from a new creator. If you record on your phone, you can also edit it on your phone. You can edit on CapCut. That's fine, it works. Or you can like take those files and put them on a computer and edit them that way. I highly suggest just sticking with whatever your computer comes with. If you're gonna get a camera, I highly recommend Sony. They are my absolute favorites. I am recording on my Sony right now. So I have the Sony ZV-E10, and then just get the body. Just get the body. And I got the 11mm lens. Yes, the 11mm lens with a 1.8 f-stop, which means it can give you a blurry background, and it is far enough away that you can vlog with it. So the kit lens that comes with it is fine, and it will work and give you like a decent bit of background in your image. But if you're vlogging, you want the whole picture. So the 11mm lens really kind of gives you that full picture. This is not a full frame camera. It's not like super professional quality, but it's small enough that you can take it around with you, but it's better quality than like the Sony ZV-1. I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion. Sonys are better than the Canons, so go with the Sonys. If you get a camera, you'll also need a tripod for the camera, and I have a tripod that I absolutely love, and I'll link all of the stuff down below for you so that you can check those things out if you're in the market for some gear. With the camera, I like to have a tripod that I can use for like sit down videos at home, and then I also like to have a vlog tripod, so I will link both of those below for you. And again, you need an external mic, because when I tell you that audio is so important, you need good audio. If you have a computer to edit on, iMovie is perfect. Just start out with iMovie or whatever comes on your computer. If you don't have a Mac, you can use whatever comes on the Windows computer. It will work, and you'll be able to do pretty much everything you need with just basic free software. Don't go invest in software yet. That's one thing I will say. If you want to invest in a camera, invest in a camera. Don't invest in software at first. But with a computer, you're probably gonna run out of space pretty quickly, so you're gonna need an external hard drive, and I absolutely love my SanDisk external hard drives. I've lost so much footage because I was using trash hard drives, and like, they're good brands. I had the Lacey brand hard drive, and it absolutely crashed on me, and I was so upset, so annoyed. I literally lost so much footage, but now I know. Another thing you might need when you're editing your videos is royalty-free music. So music that you can play in the background without getting copyright strikes. If you play like a song that you know, you're gonna get copyright strikes, and you're not gonna be able to have your channel monetized in the future. So definitely don't start out on a bad note. Just make sure you're using royalty-free music. There are some tracks in YouTube Studio that you can find, their music library, where you can actually do this for free. But if you're looking for a lot of music, more variety, more selection, definitely check out Epidemic Sound, because they have so much music and different sound effects too. Highly recommend Epidemic, and I'll have a link below. It's a referral link, but you get some kind of a free trial or something if you use my link. And then lastly, and one of the stars of the show in my life, is Canva. And I like to use Canva for my thumbnails and sometimes for designs to go into my videos. So if you see like a little bubble pop up that shows like my Instagram handle, it comes from Canva. Canva is my go-to, not only for thumbnails, but also for graphics. Now that you've got the gear, you've got the ideas, you need to actually start creating the content. And the thing that I would recommend you do, if you can, for sit down videos, for shorts, is to batch it. Batching means that you're gonna sit down and make multiple videos at one time, so that later you can edit it and you can schedule them to go up and meet that content calendar that you've already created. It's important for you to know that when you start making content, you're kind of going to be trash at first, and that's fine. You will probably literally hate editing your videos, because you'll look at yourself and you'll be like, I hate my voice, I hate my face, I hate everything about me. It's fine. Just keep doing it. Other people won't hate you as much as you hate yourself. The next thing you need to do is brand your channel. So that means you need to get everything on a consistent basis. And this is something that I struggle so hard with because I want to change my branding all the freaking time. You want something that is going to be consistent and it's going to make people think of you when they see that branding. So you're going to need a banner image for your YouTube channel. You're going to need a profile picture that hopefully is going to be the same across all of your social medias. You're going to want to decide on a brand font and brand colors that you're going to use throughout your videos and your thumbnails, because this is going to make you recognizable. You want people to be on the homepage and see 16 videos at once and be able to pick yours out because they know your consistent branding. Another thing that I would do is make sure that you link to your YouTube channel from your other social media accounts and link to your other social media accounts from your YouTube channel, because that's going to help create a consistent brand and make it easy for people to follow you in multiple places. I would also make sure that you are posting links to things in the description of your videos from the beginning, because this is a great way to make a little bit of income while you're starting out, because honestly, it's going to take a while for you to get monetized. And when you do get monetized, you're not going to make a ton just off of AdSense. So what you want to do is build kind of a basis for what you want in the future. If you want to make money off of this, if you want this to be a full-time thing for you, you need to start building those affiliate links. If you want me to make a video on how to monetize without being monetized on YouTube, I can totally do that, because there are many ways that you can make money off of YouTube without having 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. All right, next up, thumbnails. I've already talked about how thumbnails are so important, but I just want to reiterate how important thumbnails are, because the thumbnail is half the battle. You have to get people to click on your videos to watch them. We've all seen Mr. Beast talk about this. We've all seen all of the experts talk about how important thumbnails are. But what we also see is the experts tell you that there's one specific style of thumbnail that works. And I am here to tell you that I hate that advice. I do not agree. I know I'm not Mr. Beast. I know I don't have 1 million subscribers or whatever. But what I do know is that I watch YouTube. I watch lifestyle video content creators all the freaking time. And guess what? If they made a video with a thumbnail that looked like the thumbnails that Mr. Beast makes, I'd be like, what the I don't just want to see a picture of you making like a face for no reason. As a lifestyle creator, you need to show what you're going to be doing in the video. It makes it so much more clickable if I can see what I'm in for. What I see being really popular with lifestyle channels is kind of a more collage style thumbnail. And it's really easy to make those on Canva. They even have templates for them so that it makes it much easier for you to just drag and drop your pictures in, especially if you're just a beginner with creating thumbnails. I'm starting a series on my TikTok where I show you how I make my thumbnails in Canva. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead and head over there and you can see those real quick. But don't underestimate a thumbnail. You need to spend a lot of time thinking about what your thumbnail is going to look like. My personal preference is to have a thumbnail that has 3 pictures, and the one in the middle should be of you, and the 2 on the side should be more kind of like aesthetic. And then if you have cutouts of, let's say you're doing a video on like get ready with me, you have like cutouts of the makeup products or the skincare products that you're using to get ready, that just makes people more interested. You're also going to want to make sure your videos are optimized, and there's really 2 ways to do this now, because we used to always optimize for search, and that's called SEO, search engine optimization. YouTube loves that, right? So like if you found this video, you probably found it through search. I'm going to be honest, because this is a video that's for search, and I told you you need both types of videos that are for search and videos that are just kind of like nurturing your audience and building that community. This is a search-based video. So for this video, I want to make sure that my title's good. I want to make sure that my description matches that, and then that my tags also match that. So real quick for SEO, just like a quick little rundown, you need to find a good title. Once you find that good title, that needs to be the first thing that you put in your description and kind of make it flow like a normal person talking, and then also take that and make it your first tag. That's going to make your SEO score a little bit higher, and you're going to rank higher in those search results. The next way you want your video to be optimized is going to be for the homepage. And I love a good homepage find. Like, it's great when something just pops up on my homepage and I'm like, wow, I really want to watch that video. Click. So for the homepage, you want to make sure you have a standout thumbnail and a good title. And you want those to work together. You don't necessarily want the title and the thumbnail to be exactly the same, because it's just reiterating itself. and you want to kind of pique somebody's curiosity with either the thumbnail or the title. So you want to make sure that in one of those, you are kind of like setting people up to want to know more. Especially if you're a lifestyle creator, this can seem like, what do you mean? Because you're not like teaching somebody something, but you kind of could be. So again, you want this to go back to your target audience. So say you're a stay-at-home mom and you're trying to make a video and it's just a day in the life video. You see so many videos that have thumbnails that just say day in the life. That's not gonna really grab somebody's attention. What you want is something that piques their interest. So instead of that, make your thumbnail say 12 hours solo parenting and have maybe some messes in the background. Just like make it something that makes people think, okay, what's the story? What's going on here? That's what's gonna get people to click on your video. Day in the life is like, they don't care about your life, to be honest, because they don't know anything about you. You're a brand new lifestyle creator. You need to make them interested. And if your thumbnail is that, your title can be day in the life of a stay-at-home mom. They kind of work together so that people get more information and make it more likely for them to click on your video. If you need some help optimizing your video, TubeBuddy and vidIQ are very good resources, and you can get free versions for both of them. So definitely recommend those. I use them a lot just to kind of search keywords and perfect my titles. After you've got your video up, it's optimized, the thumbnail's beautiful, it's ready to go. You publish that bad boy according to your content calendar. You need to share it to your social media. Yeah, it's not fun. And you're like, oh great, like everyone's gonna know that I'm starting a YouTube channel. Yeah, why not? You want them to in the end, right? Like your ultimate goal with starting a YouTube channel is not to like never have it be known that you have a YouTube channel. I've never, like to my face at least, received any kind of weird looks or like bad comments when people figure out that I have a YouTube channel. Most people think it's pretty cool, and it doesn't even matter how many subscribers you have. People think that's cool. You're doing something, you're going for something, and you're being creative, and people like that. And I'm gonna be honest, most people that watch my video from social media platforms, especially at first, is like Facebook. You gotta share it with like the people who are like in your life and like would really love to see your lifestyle content. So like grandparents, oh yeah, they love that shit. Like put it on Facebook and your grandparents will watch that and they'll be like, they'll be so proud. They'll be so impressed and they'll love watching your life. My husband's grandmother is so sweet. She always talks about my YouTube channel. She's like, oh my God, you're a natural. She's literally the sweetest person. And once she told me that, I was like, you know what? I should just share it to Facebook. And now I share things to Facebook and people love it. It's kind of funny, but it's great. After you've recorded your videos, got them all edited, uploaded them, shared them to your social medias, we need to give them a little bit, a couple days, couple weeks, and then we need to analyze them. So you want to go into your analytics and you want to look at the videos and see what people liked, what people didn't like. You want to go into individual videos and look at the click-through rate and the view duration, because those are the two metrics that YouTube looks at the most. Your click-through rate is going to show you, are your titles good and are your thumbnails good? You want to be looking and making sure that, you know, specific things aren't performing really poorly, or sometimes something might perform great and you might want to kind of double down on that and make more content like that. So definitely be checking your analytics. You also don't want your analytics to kind of like get you down in the dumps, because if you just started out on YouTube, you should not expect like hundreds of views on a video. You're still gonna have to be consistent whether or not you're getting all those views. It's gonna be hard at first because you're gonna feel like you're talking to no one, but in a much more real sense, that's kind of easier, because then you're just like, oh well, if I do something stupid or if I'm really bad at this, at least no one knows. You need to make lots of long form videos before you start kind of trying to decide or change or niche down or really do anything to your YouTube channel. If you just keep posting and you're a genuine person and you're having fun with it, people will eventually find your channel and you'll be able to grow an audience. And when you grow that audience, make sure you're nurturing your audience, which means you have to reply to comments. Even if it's a bot, honestly, I'll comment back to him and be like, oh, thanks, with like a rolling eyes emoji or something, just because, I don't know, comment might boost you in the algorithm a little bit, you know what I mean? I said this earlier, but I really do hate telling beginning creators to reply to their comments, because I know you're not getting any unless your friends are like OGs and they're like the best people ever and they're commenting on all of your videos. Thank those people, love them. But if you're not getting any comments on your videos, that's fine. Keep going. And seriously, leave me a comment down below and I will go check out your channel and leave you some comments so that you have some things to engage with on your channel. I feel like I've talked forever and my coffee has some melted ice in it. Honestly, this was fantastic. I did such a good job. Made myself a little caramel macchiato situation here. But if you have any more questions about becoming a YouTuber or specific content ideas or anything like that, please let me know. I would love to do more videos on this because I'm obsessed with content creation and I want to help other people become content creators because I think it's so much fun and anyone can do it. You just kind of have to start and learn, ask questions, and get better at it. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you made it to this point, put a little butterfly emoji down in the comments so I know that you are the realist, and I will see you in my next video. And because I am true to what I say, this was a sit down video. It was educational, but the next one will probably be like a day in my life as a working mom. So see you then.